All right. Well, guys, I'm a day late. Said I was going live yesterday, Friday, 9 p.m., and I completely forgot. But I'm on a Saturday live, so hey, how you doing? Technically, today is day 3 of growing a 3-year beard, and I can't be any more excited, especially figuring out what my head looks like without any hair. I mean, I knew that my head was kind of a different shape, you know what I mean? But I didn't realize it was going to be that pointy, very cone-headed, you know? I don't know what, but hey, gotta live with it and keep growing the hair, keep growing the beard. But yeah, I'm gonna try to commit to doing lives every Friday. Um, but if I end up skipping it, I'll just do a Saturday when I'm available. I'm usually available on the weekends, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. The first time I grew my beard for a year was a interesting one. It was very interesting. So yeah, it's good. It's good to kind of have another challenge that I'll do and just skip the second year and just go to 3 years. You know, so but yeah, I just wanted to hop on, say hi. Sorry I missed the live yesterday, but I'm gonna commit to Friday lives. So yeah, it's right here in the background is my studio. I actually do puppeteering, so I have another channel that I do. But anyway, I'm gonna try to use another different background. This is just temporary, and I have a few other things that I'm gonna be posting on the walls to make it a little bit more of a uh, just more of a themed beard theme. I ended up getting this. I like the little cat. I know his name, but I forgot it right now. It's anywho, I'll look it up in a sec because I think it's like a French name or something or some other name. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get things going. I'm gonna try to specialize things while I do my Friday lives, but it should be fun. Should be fun. Yeah, I just have a lot of things going on, but I also work full time, so this new commitment to doing a 3-year beard is actually really going to be an interesting one. I'm really just trying to go forward with it, but and usually I can commit pretty well. I don't think I'll ever veer off, you know, all of a sudden being in like 7 months and be like, sorry guys, and I gotta like, shave it. But so I am absolutely committed to doing this for 3 years. My wife is on board. Everyone is just, very supportive. So yeah, they weren't kind of supported as soon as I decided to throw a little bit of a surprise at the end, shaving my head. Again, I've never done this before. I've never shaved my entire head. I've gotten it down to like a little bit, like a nub, but it was yeah, it was definitely a big surprise to everyone. Like, whoa, geez. I had to end up like wearing a hat to work because I don't know. I'm like I feel comfortable now that I've been without this amount of hair for 3 days. I'm still feeling that phantom hair where every once in a while I'll just like put my hands up and feel like I'm actually like streaking, you know, my fingers through my hair. But yeah, it's like completely gone. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a weird feeling. Because it's the winter time, it's extra breezy, so I can really feel it on my scalp. Before, I just had enough hair where, I could just feel it just where my skin was, in contact with the wind. But anywho, I hope you guys are, gonna be enjoying tuning in and seeing the progression because I know for the first like month, it's not gonna look entirely, special, especially now that I shaved the top of my head. So I got a bunch of ideas, and I have other portraits that I ordered online that I'm gonna be customizing for like a nice background. So I don't know. I'm just playing around with it. I've kind of just improved on just trying to stay more engaged doing these lives and making more videos. But again, I got other stuff doing, I got stuff to do on the side. So I'm a puppeteer. I edit videos. I also work full time in a completely unrelated type of job. I'm an EEG tech, electroencephalographic technologist. I end up putting wires on people's heads. I would be the perfect candidate to do an EEG for, right? Because like you have to, just like an EKG, you got to put the leads on the heart or the chest. You got to put, at least 19 channels of leads, you know, around the head. So making good contact with the scalp really helps. So having no hair, that's like a wet dreams of an EEG tech, It's I don't usually like oh, film zombie. I know you, guy. I know you. Are you gonna be in the Mummy reboot? Yeah, because I look like, yeah, exactly. Like how many other people do I look like? I can actually be a fitting, versatile, shaved head guy, But yeah, it's just it's a new experience, and definitely a new experience for me. I think what was that one movie? Was that the movie that I was in with you? Uh, Dog Star, I think. I think it's still up in the IMDb. Um, but yeah, it's if I had shaved my head instead of like growing it out in that movie, uh, yeah, because in the movie Dog Star, I played the guy, this guy with really long hair. But I think in the test pilot, the other dude who played the same character, uh, who ended up not doing the character, and then I came in or something, he ended up having a shaved head, I think. So that was kind of an interesting take. Had I make that plunge, oh, some early cuts. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So you're the guy who played the character. I'll do it later. That's my wonderful mantra that I used to say like back in the day is, I'll do it later. Oh, how many of the things that I could have done, but I just did it later. Um, that might have been me. Well, I recognize your name, but my memory is just like completely deadening. You know what I mean? Like over the years, it's really hard to just like keep track of so many people that I've seen and known throughout my life. But I definitely recognize you. I know you. So it's fun to see you on the chat. But yeah, guys, 3 years is a long time to grow a beard, and I have a few things that I want to play around with in those transitions of each year. But I mean, I'm just going along with it. I find it fun. It's a godsend that like shorts and like short formed videos are really popular now, because it's like that's the type of stuff that I like to do. Just a one quick take, just upload it. So, because again, I got a lot of stuff to do. I edit a lot of videos. I do full-time work, and so yeah, I just try to fit in a bunch of little things that I can manage, while I do this. And I think this is a good way to manage a fun challenge for 3 years. And I'll be committed to Friday lives. I'll be committed to uploading every day. So yeah, it should be fun. But again, in the first month, it's not going to be, very interesting, because it's just going to be me looking like this. So yeah, my wife is very on board with this, and she just didn't really, she was kind of surprised, more surprised. She's still surprised every time she sees me, because like she still remembers me with the hair and everything. And every time she walks in the room, she's like, oh, 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 yeah. Now I remember. I was playing with my sister video games online, and she said the same thing. Like I sent her a photo of like, doing that, and then she was like, throughout the entire night when we were playing, she was like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot you shaved your head." But again, this is not about, the head right here. This is just to kind of make it a little bit more interesting as I grow the most important thing down here, which is the beard. And I'm really excited to do this. Um, but again, I don't know how long I'll be doing these lives. I just want to hop in and say hi. Film Zombie is my #1 chatter. He's, again, um, I know this guy. He's really cool. Um, yeah, I met you at CineQuest. I remember that. Yep. Now I remember. Okay, so the memory is like Garland's friend. Yeah. Um, Garland was the filmmaker. So he directed and produced the Dog Star movie. And Film Zombie, um, you know, wasn't it like the character's name, that was your name? That was Kyle? Are you Kyle? I I don't want to like put your name on blast, but like I think that's what the character's name in the movie, in Dogstar, Kyle. But see, memories just keep flowing out. But again, beard is the #1 priority. The beard is the why I'm doing this. So it's just really fun challenge, very long challenge again, but I'm really excited about this challenge. And it's great to do this type of short format video and include lives, so I can just like talk to the community, talk to everyone, and see how this beard is gonna look. Look, I last 10 years. So 10 years ago was when I grew my beard for a year, and it was great, but it was definitely a little bit darker. It was a lot darker when I first started. So 10 years later, now I've got a lot more grays, but I still have the capability and the capacity to grow a nice, big, thick, long type of like beard. You know what I mean? Like the haggard beard. You're a wizard, Harry. That type of beard. Or even like maybe Gandalf the Grey type of beard. I don't know. Maybe that'll be it within the third year mark. But hey, I'm just really excited to just keep doing this daily and see, how this goes. And I'm really excited. Uh, Mel, thank you. How you doing? What's up? Um, Kyle and I both lived at. Oh, okay. So it was a different guy. Okay. Um, I think I know who you are now. Like, because I'm trying to just like, I have a good memory, not a good memory, but I have a magic. Like, I can imaginate. I can be imaginative. I can like, I have an imagination, and that's how I have a good memory. But it just like gives me a little bit more time to, process it sometimes. And then I do have a good photographic memory where I can remember faces, but I can't remember names. So it's a little complicated and a little, it gets me, less, knowing other people and how to call on them. Like I'll be in like a room, and like I'll, end up like seeing this person that I've never, haven't seen for like maybe 5 years. And then I'll call them out, but I kind of forget their name. So I'm like, hey, you know, it's like the Jim Carrey, hey, man. Yeah, I know. They'll say their name and. But guys, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and even though it's just the third day, we're just mulling it out. Just we're kind of just we're in the slow process of getting this beard. But even then, I mean, look at the amount of hair that's grown already. I'm like, hey, this is cool. This is awesome. I'm enjoying it. But thank you guys for just watching it. Thank you guys for tuning in, because I got a lot more ideas that I want to like show and implement within this content. But at the most part, you'll just see like a guy, just growing a beard very, very, very slowly. I got a time lapse thing going where, you know, I'm documenting uh, in different variations. So I have a little bit of ideas on how to make the time lapse this time around more engaging, more interesting, more with more variety. Anywho, but yeah, so hope you guys had a good holiday. Happy 2026. And this is when my brain stops working. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to think about the things that I have to do because it is the weekend, and I hope you guys are finding things to do. I like to go outside and I like to trim the tree branches and the bushes and do the the lawn and everything, and I keep myself busy. So a lot is going on in my mind, but you know, the one thing that I have on my mind right now is the beard. Don't fear the beard. I used to say that. Always care for your hair and be so hairy and not so scary. I used to come up with a bunch of like tags, like doing the years 10-year videos. But anywho, um, just wanted to, you know, hop in and say hi. Sorry for missing Friday yesterday. I'll try to commit more to doing Friday lives. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to head out and I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow with the next upload. All right. Take it easy. Happy Saturday.